it's me, your favorite TF2 YouTuber. Today, I woke up in a cold sweat, having a vision revealed to me of what I must create. And like the artist I am, I created. And I made this. Alrighty guys, so we are here at 7:30 a.m. on a Sunday. I don't know about you, but I gotta upload in like 5 hours. So, this is the rules. We have 10 female characters, alright? Now, these are characters of significance to the story, like the comics. You know, we're talking about the comics. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a list. We're gonna rate them in order of what I think would be the stinkiest, smelliest, dirtiest character. Then, after that, we're gonna have AI decide what it thinks the list should be and in what order. And then at the end, we're gonna tell you how close it was, me versus it. We have to think, and we have to wonder if great minds truly do think alike. So let's begin. Start off with the first one. I'm gonna have to say the Siberian woman would probably be the stinkiest one there. The reason why? Well, I've never heard of a shower or a bath in Siberia. Everybody knows they bathe like chinchillas in dust. And for that, I bet you that old woman got so much crust, it's like a fucking goat from dry-aged meat. Like, you can cut that shit off an inch thick and she would not feel it. She's probably the grungiest, so I'm gonna put her in the #1 spot for the most grunge. Alrighty, next up we got the fucking Team Fortress Classic Pyro. Now, I know. Calm down, you thirsty hound dogs. We get it, she's a MILF. But think of the smell. She's in a fucking latex rubber, whatever the fuck that thing is, suit. You know she's sweaty. It's getting stanked up there. I bet you that thing smells ripe, like fucking vinegar floor cleaner. So, they go into the #2 spot on this list because of that fucking horrific smell. That, oh, so horrific smell. Man, I need bitches on my dick. Alrighty, next one on the list, we got Demo Man's mother. Now, I don't know about you, but good black don't crack. That's a lesson I learned. And I bet you she smells like a fucking brewery. And gunpowder. And sulfur. So, like shit. That's why they are in the 3rd stinkiest. Because it's not fucking vinegar old woman, and it's also not fucking, and it's not fucking Siberian chinchilla woman. So, I don't think they're that stinky, but they probably smell like literal ass from all the fucking sulfur. So, yeah, they get #3, but like, damn. Take a look at that. Ooh. Alrighty. Up next is all 3 of Heavy's sisters. Fucking Zana, Yana, and fucking Bratislava, however the fuck you pronounce their names. They work at a fucking steel mill. So, we thought we know Pyro's already stinky and all that shit. So imagine now. Constant heat. You don't even get a break. Constant fucking heat. Moving around, sweating, marinating your own juices like some kind of fucking stew made of sweat and fucking blood and shit. Ugh, they probably smell like fucking onions. Like fucking Shrek came by. Like I bet you that shit is reeking. Like they got a mile radius. They got a fucking terror radius. It's Dead by Daylight in here. Fucking stink. They get next up on the list. All 3 of them. Alrighty, next up is Saxton Hale's former partner, fucking Maggie. Maggie basically joined him on a bunch of his bullshit. And just imagine you're in the fucking jungle, there's bugs and shit, you're stepping in like dead monkeys, scalps, fucking garbage and weeds and fucking mud and shit. You're gonna start reeking. You're gonna smell like a fucking walking corpse. I can guarantee that shit. And that's like all they did. Sure, probably showers when they're back home, but like most of the time when they're out, they're gonna be fucking a sewer, a fucking septic tank on fucking legs. It's still not as bad as like fucking pure onion BO. But, you know, it's still kind of gross. Like, you're gonna be stinking it up. Like, I wouldn't want to ride in the fucking plane ride back with you. You're gonna make my nose fall off. So, the next spot is them. So, yep. Alrighty, second to last one, boys. We're almost there to the AI reveal. We got Sniper's mother, who is living in fucking Australia, for one. Now, I don't know if you know this, and if I have any people from Australia watching, so it's a well-kept secret that they only bathe in mud like pigs and eat slop out of troughs. Now, this is true. It's all true. I've seen it. So you have to believe me. So, living out there, eating your fucking slop and being in your pen, in the mud, in the dirt with worms, that would make you kind of gross and stinky. Probably smell like shit. So, for second out, I mean, at least it's a bath. But they're Australians, and you know them in their pig stalls and shit, pig sties. They automatically stink. They reek. Now that all true, by the way. I'm not all true. So yeah, I'm giving them the second to last spot. Because it could be worse. At least they're putting like water mixed with mud on their body. Yeah. The final one, ladies and gents, Olivia Mann. What is there to say? Rich, so has access to showers and baths. Not Australian, so they're not in the fucking pigsty. They're not Siberian, so they're not bathing in dust. Don't really work. Yeah. Alrighty, take two. I wasn't recording, and I already finished the rest of this. Yay! Okay, so we're doing the AI section now. Everybody was here for this, the clickbait. So we're going to do an arbitrary point system and see how many we got right. So we're gonna see if the order's correct. Number 1, Demo Man's mother. Demo Man himself is known for his love of sticky bombs and scrumpy alcoholic beverage, so it is safe to assume his mom wouldn't smell like roses. That isn't right. That's -1 point. Alright, number 2, old Siberian woman. Living in Siberia has likely having limited access to bathing facilities puts her at disadvantage. Bruh. Bro, living like a chinchilla would put you in fucking disadvantage. And it's wrong! So that's -2 points! Yay! This game's so fun! I'm glad I made it! Number 3, Team Fortress Classic Pyro. Fucking... That's wrong again. So, that's -3 points. Yippee! Number 4, Heavy's mother sisters. Heavy lives in a harsh environment and mentions his family works at a steel mill, so they might have time or resources for extensive hygiene. Bruh. That is actually correct. That's 1 point. What are we at? We're at -3 points now. This ain't golf. Alrighty, number 5. Snipers, we're saying adopted, and we're saying fuck the actual mother part, because the mother doesn't live in Australia. But it says while living in Australia, Outback could lead to less frequent bath. She's likely concerned about hygiene. Bro, Australians ain't fucking worried about hygiene. They fucking bathe in mud like pigs. Like pigs. So, yeah, that one's wrong. That's negative 4 points now. Next one is Gray Man's daughter. As the daughter of a wealthy industrialist, she likely has access to all the best toiletries and bathing facilities. Yeah, so wouldn't they be the top? Like, so that's negative 5. Alright. Saxton Hale's former partner in crime, Maggie. Saxton Hale seems to value physical activity and adventure, and Maggie likely kept up with him. They'd probably prioritize hygienes after their escapades. Yeah, but their escapades are making them smell like shit and fucking garbage and sewer and septic tanks and fuck. Like, nah. That's a negative 6 now. Okay. The last one I don't have on the list, so we are done. I am going to end this video the only way I know how. I'm going to try to finish off the rest of my Siggy, and we will see if it ends when I go for air.